What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. In this video, let's have a look at the XIAOMI IMILAB EC2 outdoor wireless security camera. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much for your support. Okay guys, let's have a look what's inside the box, and then we'll perform some tests and we go through the specs of this wireless security camera. Link down below so you guys can check it out the price at this moment. So inside the box there's this small leaflet. There's also the mount for the camera. I don't know if you guys can get the impression, but the build quality is quite good. It's very steady. It's metal that little bit there. Yeah, not too bad. Next, there's the hub. I explain the hub in a minute, but here you can see the LAN port there, micro USB, SD card slot, and a reset button or pairing button. I'll explain this in a minute. Like I mentioned, of course you can use Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz band only. There is also some bits so you can put the mount on the wall, some screws, and if you don't want to do any of this, you can use this double side sticker. I'm not really strong enough, I haven't tested, but it's there. In addition to this, there's this Ethernet flat cable, so you can run it from your router to the hub if you don't want to use the wireless connectivity. And there's this cable, micro USB to USB-A, so you can plug the hub or charge the camera from time to time. Moving along, there's this user manual written in Chinese in my case. I believe there's two versions, global and Chinese. Mine is a Chinese. Over here there's the power brick, so you can plug that USB cable I just showed you. And finally, last but not least, the camera itself. Let's just remove this. Yeah, first impressions look like a good quality product, typical from Xiaomi nowadays. You can see the lens there on the front. Everything else is white. On the top here, there's this flap where you can charge the camera, and there's a button so you can use it to power the camera on or off or pair it. You can also press the button even with the flap down. Over here on the back of the camera we can see the speaker grill there. This camera has a two-way audio communication and the screw for the mount, and that's basically it. In addition, I don't know if you guys can notice, there's a hole for the microphone on the front of the camera and 8 infrared lights for night vision. Let me just show you how the mount will work. So you just need to screw the mount there, fit it to the wall somehow, and it's quite steady. Yeah, you can aim the camera up, down, left or right. This camera has no tracking movement, so there's no motors to move the camera, so it will only stay in one position. So guys, how this camera works without any wires. Basically, it has a huge battery, 51 mAh battery that should last for 3 to 4 months according to the manufacturer. Then the camera will send you the footage via Wi-Fi to the hub and then to your phone of the small clips that the camera will capture. The camera is not always recording, it only records when it detects a human or some movement. That's why it can save battery. In addition, there's a free cloud storage for those clips that the camera keeps recording, 10-second clips that you don't need to pay. So basically the clips will stay there and will be accessible from the Xiaomi Home app on your phone. Let me just show you that. So I have my iPhone 8 Plus here. Let's add the camera to the Mi Home app. At the moment I'm on the UK server, so to add a device just click add device. The app needs to be flashing yellow. You need to press and hold that button there for 8 seconds or so. Okay, so it's flashing. So you add device, all security, you'll see the gateway. It will ask you if it's flashing yellow. You say yes. You put your Wi-Fi password, needs to be the 2.4 GHz band. And then it will ask you to go to the Wi-Fi settings. You'll see this open network. And the Mi Home app will start searching for the gateway. Then after we add the gateway, we need to add the camera. It's slightly confusing. It will be better if we could add the camera straight away to the Mi Home app, but it is what it is. We need to use the app. So after the hub is paired and connected, you will be asked to select where the hub is. let's say the study for now. Device name, let's keep it that way. We don't need to share it with anyone. And there you go. So the app is added to the app. Now what we need to do is add the camera. To add the camera, we need to make sure the LED on the camera is flashing blue. Okay, it's flashing blue. And next step. Now it's searching for the camera. And there you go. Then you can add the name you want. For example, this could be the garden, this could be the front gate, whatever you want. Let's leave it as it is, just in case if you have several cameras. Next, you got these installation notes. And that's it. You'll see a preview of the camera there. If you press play, you'll get a live feed of the camera. At the moment, we are using the UK server. From experience, I did use the Chinese mainland server for a while, but I think it's too slow, so I switched it to the UK server. And the lag is not too much. Over here, let's have a quick looking at the settings. So if you press there, you'll see a full screen of the preview, the live feed of the camera with date and time there at the top. You can listen to what's going on, where the camera is. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
And there's always the option, if you press that button and hold, you can speak to the camera. Hello? The sound is produced from that speaker. If you go to the plus, you can see a bit of settings of the hub itself, memory management. It will tell you about the memory card that's in the hub, network info, installation notes. Then not too much to pick up here. You can do your firmware update, but nothing too fancy. Inside the camera, you have, of course, the monitoring. You can select which type of monitoring do you want. So let's turn it on. And here you can pick 24 hours, daytime surveillance, nighttime surveillance, or you can customize your schedule. You have the trigger interval, you have the alert message notification. So if the camera picks up something, it will send you a notification to your smartphone. And this one, sending notification when there are human body movements detected. So if you have this on, it will only send notification if it detects a human. It's pretty easy to operate with this camera. So the camera, it only records when detects movements, so it's not on all the time, or when you ask for a live feed like so. Otherwise, the camera is on standby mode until it detects something. This is to save battery. Over here on the live feed as well, of course, we have the sound option. So you can hear what's going on outside. Over here you can take a picture, something that you'll see on the camera, for example, and over here it will start recording a clip. When the camera detects any movement, it will save a 10-second clip on the cloud and on the memory card itself. To test that, let's put the camera outside to see how the camera behaves. Because this is not my place, I just put it with some zip ties. The camera rotates it like that, pretty easy, and stay like that. Soon enough it started to rain, so good opportunity to test the waterproofing capabilities of the camera itself. This one I'm testing is a Chinese version. I believe it's IP65 and the global version is IP66. From what I read online, there is no major difference between the two versions. I did my test, I did spray the camera as best as I could, and the camera still works fine till this very day. Okay, so moving on to the first test, the night test. Okay guys, so it's pretty dark now as you can see, and we have a live feed here of the camera. Let me try to show you. So the camera, it's live, and we are on the left side of the screen, just behind that bush there. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the phone off, and we're going to see how long it will take to get the notification on the phone. So let's just walk on the view angle of the camera. The camera is right there. So far nothing. Let's keep walking. And oh, we just got something. It has a bit of a delay, so let's have a look. Okay, 8:55. And this is what the camera picked up. playing. So we start there and the camera only trigger the recording when we're about, I don't know, a couple of meters. Let's play it again. Yeah, we start there. You guys can see me there with the phone on my hand. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not perfect because he only picked us when we move a bit further, as you guys can see there. What we're going to do now, we're going to go the other way around. Okay, so the camera is there. Let's go to the camera. So this is the camera in the dark. You can see the infrared lights there. And we just got a notification. 1857, 1859. Let's have a look at the 57. That's us looking at the camera. So this is the camera in the dark. You can see the... And we have one... There's another one there. Yeah. There's a bit of a delay, but it does the job. Yeah, I can say I'm happy with this because bear in mind this was pitch black and we can see from one side of the house to the other side. The camera was recording 1080p, of course. I'll leave the details on the screen. Yeah, guys, not too bad, not too bad. So this is another day, daytime now. Let's do another test. I'm gonna walk from behind the bush to the other side of the house. Let's see what the camera will pick, how long it will take to trigger the alarm on the phone. So I'm gonna switch this off. And let's go. So the camera, it's right about there. Let's go. Oh, there you go. Let's have a look. Alright, so it picked us around that area there. Yeah, not too bad, but in my honest opinion, I think the clips need to be longer, probably on the next firmware update. Hopefully they can fix this. At least 30 seconds of clip, that'll be amazing, and a slightly faster trigger. I know they need to save storage on the cloud, but it's a security camera and the clips need to be longer than this. Okay, so this is a few days later. Let me just show you what's going on with the camera. So far it's been doing alright. As you can see, there's plenty of triggers here. Some are not real. For example, let's have a look at this one here. It says it's human, but there's no human action, activity. So that's something you need to be aware of. Sometimes you get a human trigger, but there's no human there. The live feed works very well. At the moment the camera is pretty far away from the hub and we can see some nice footage. As you can see there, the time is running. It's live. You can have a listen to what's going on outside. So far so good. Over here we can see all the saved files on the memory card. Every time there's a box, a blue box, something happen. Here you can see the same clip I showed you before in the video. Yeah, so far it's doing alright. I'm happy with the camera. We are on 80% now. We'll be using the camera, I don't know, a week. Heavy use, of course, for the review. Normally you don't use it the way I've been using it this week, but it's doing fine. Let me just try to show you on the playback. So we have all these triggers which are saved on the memory card, but if you remove the memory card, course, there's nothing there, but these ones are stored in the cloud, which is very good, guys. Free storage. Yeah, nice stuff, nice stuff. Even without the memory card, we can see all the triggers. Yeah, let's put the card back on. Even if someone nicks the camera, you can keep your files. You have the storage on the cloud as well. Pretty safe. I don't know if you guys can notice here, there's the signal of the camera and the battery. Yeah, guys, that's basically it. One thing I forgot to mention is outside your home, you don't need to be connected to the Wi-Fi. You can check your live feed using a 4G network, for example. Saying that, I think overall the camera is pretty good. No wires. The battery lasts a long time. No cloud payment. It's waterproof, good night vision, very good in my opinion, 1080p. Yeah, yes, the human detection works sometimes, but it is what it is. I'm gonna leave a link down below so you guys can check it out, the price at the moment you are watching this video. It's been a long one. If you guys enjoy it, click the like button and don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more videos like this. Like always, guys, thank you very much for watching and I hope I can see you all in the next one.